Hi, I'm Kendra from The Moose, and I'm here with Mark from the Cottage Winery, and we are going to make some wine today. Whenever I thought about making wine, I always thought that it would be a difficult task, but just talking with you a little bit here, it's not, and we're just going to learn the 5 steps to making the wine.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're going to open up the box of Atmosphere juice, and in here we have all kinds of great stuff. We have a little bit of oak.
All right.
That we'll put in. We have clearing agents and stabilizers for the wine. And then we have this wonderfully big bag of juice.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. The first thing we do is we're going to put in a product called bentonite.
Okay.
And it's this lovely gray clay. We are also going to put in some oak.
Okay, and what does that do?
Well, since we're not putting it in a barrel, we're going to put in oak chips.
Okay.
So these oak chips are lightly toasted, which means that it'll impart caramel type flavors into the background of the wine. The wine surrounds the oak and imparts the oak flavor quicker into the wine than it would in a barrel, because in a barrel, only so much of the wine is touching the sides of the barrel. So we're going to pour the juice in. Right now we just got grape juice, some oak chips, and some lovely gray bentonite. By adding this yeast, and it's a special wine yeast, the production of alcohol will start. So we've got everything ready to go. The only thing we need now is an airlock. So this is filled with some sterilized water in here.
Okay.
And we put that in. And the reason we put that in here is it'll allow the CO2 to bubble out.
Okay.
But will not allow too much oxygen in, because too much oxygen will make the wine go off, and then we'll be making vinegar. So this one's going to take 6 weeks. So 2 weeks to do all the fermentation for the yeast to do its part, and then 4 weeks for clearing and the secondary processes. So the only other thing you have to do is we'll see you in 6 weeks.
All right.
And you come in and you're going to bottle the wine. Well, step number 1, and actually this is really cool because you're probably wondering, how am I going to get my wine home, right?
Exactly.
Well, we've looked after that. We've found it's a lot easier if we provide you with a free set of bottles, and we do that with all our new customers.
Nice.
That you get a complimentary set of bottles. So these, 1 per slot, you just load them in there.
And this is just like disinfecting them, correct?
This is going to sterilize the bottles.
Okay, awesome.
It's going to take about 3 minutes once you've loaded them all in. So we're ready to bottle.
Yes.
So just put the bottle on.
First?
Sure, and push the switch. And here comes the wine.
Whoa.
Look at that, your first bottle of wine.
I'm so excited. All right.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
It's just to show you what we're going to do next. We're going to put corks in here.
right.
So we just push down on that corked area. Make sure the bottle's in that opening.
Yep.
Just drop a cork in. Doesn't matter. There's no right side. There's no wrong side. And then you just take this handle, push all the way down,
That's so easy.
and push down, and we've got the cork in there. And we'll just
Awesome.
set them over here.
All right, so it's time to label. What is kind of like the best way about going about this?
You know what? We find there's a seam on both sides of the bottle.
Okay.
And there's these little dots here. We put the label above those dots. That way we don't have the seam in the middle of the label.
Okay.
And they're just peel and stick. You just peel them off, put it in the middle of the bottle, put the middle part of the label on first, and just smooth out the sides.
That's very easy.
And that's labeled. We have one more job to do. We need to pick a color of cap to put on there.
Okay.
So we've used this one with the teal, and it picks up on the teal in
I
there.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I like all of them.
Wow.
How could I choose?
Well then, you know what? Do one in each color then. Whatever.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, this one has fun stuff on the side.
Yeah.
Got it?
And we just stick it in there really quickly. Just keep an eye on the bottom, and when it snaps on, so you just push it in. It snaps on, and it's done. Just like that. Kendra, you did a great job.
Thank you.
You did. You did.
I'm really
Super.
excited. I'm excited to go home and try it. It's so easy. It's fun. Like, I think my favorite part was like getting these all warmed
Putting the
up.
shrink caps.
Yeah.
And,
They're awesome.
and picking the colors. Before you go home and try it, there's one final step to winemaking, and there's a little bit of wine left over, and because this is your wine, and Riley is your assistant making the wine, you get to sample.
Nice.
You get to do some quality, the two of you get to do some quality assurance with the wine.
I'm normally a white wine drinker, but this is really good.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, thank
Super.
you so much, Mark. That's
You're
great.
welcome.
Thank you very much.
Audio Jungle.